the apologies for me.
Hey, y'all.
Hey. Hi, this is Khadijah reporting live from Channel 9 News. We have two black entrepreneurs here who are going to tell us about their business, tell us how you can lead where the money resides. Kay, take it away.
Hi, my name's Kay.
I do apologize. Her microphone just went out. She's having some technical difficulties. So what we're going to do is go over to south side of Charlotte where we have Tyler J. Smith.
What's up? What's up?
I do apologize. Everyone's microphone is acting wild today.
I'm ready, Teresa.
My father said on yesterday that most Teresas have ponytails. Me, I do not. Take it away.
Yes, so as she formerly said, I am from the south side of Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
I am now on the north side, where I have flipped many investment properties.
Okay.
And I came from out the gutter. So, just seeing me here, I'm another one who made it out. What you're saying,
another one.
Hood.
DJ Khaled, let us go. This guy is on today. We're just going to give this young lady one more time because she had her chance and she blew it. This is Khadijah Cook here at WSOC TV. Okay? One more time.
I like to eat. I love to eat, y'all. I'm so glad, Tyler.
I love to eat, y'all.
We got these spoons in the back.
We do got spoons in the back. As you can see, guys, she meant what she said. Take us away with the weather.
What's up, Cocoa Beans? We are back with another video. Today we are going to discuss business. And I have two of the most influential, most informative people here with me. Two of my friends, Tyler and Cookie.
Hi, everybody.
Let's go ahead and let them introduce themselves so we can jump right in.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tyler J. Smith. I'm the owner of 2035 Apparel and Appearances, and I am here to help you know what to do and what not to do for whenever you have an interview.
I am Khadijah D. Cook. I am the owner of Essential Designs and More, LLC, where we help you do everything that you need from your business from beginning to end, help you start, help you stay motivated, and I'm here to encourage.
So both of you guys own your business, okay? We all know and have experienced how business owners can treat clients. Mm-hmm. How should you conduct yourself with clients?
I think it's vitally important that you treat each and every customer the same. You give each and every customer respect. You know what I'm saying? You make them feel who you are through your brand and the way you carry yourself, the way you do things, whether that's the way you greet them, the way you help them, even if they're in the store, the way you make them feel is very, very important. You think about when you go to like these big brand stores, Target, Walmart, or like if you go into a restaurant and like how they greet you and how they make you feel. Or if you go somewhere, do you need napkins? Do you need a straw? So I think it's very, very, very important that you treat each and every one of your clients the way you want to be treated. You treat them with the utmost respect at all times, no matter if things become irate or go left. You don't want to have that stain on your record. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to 2035 Apparel and he treated me a certain type of way. No, you want to make, like, I came in, he helped me, I did what I needed to do, and it was great. So I just think it's very, very important that you, the golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated. Yes. Make sure that you're conducting yourself in an orderly fashion, because it's not just you, like, you are your brand. So you shouldn't be out here just treating people any kind of way, because it looks bad on you as a person, and it also takes a toll on your finances, because I'm not going to come to you if I heard, oh, she was rude, or she treated me a certain type of way. I don't want to deal with that, because I'm a nice person. So that's vitally, vitally important.
Agreed. Customer service is everything. Customer service is key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just speechless, because you took everything I was gonna say. So I 100% agree. Like, that's very, very, very important, and just keeping your word, making sure you earn trust from your clients to let them know like you believe in them, to keep motivating them throughout also is important as well.
How do you guys handle conflict in your business?
You want me to go?
What you mean? Like how do you?
Like, so just basically building off the question from how you treat your clients in business. How would you handle conflict? What's the proper way of handling conflict when you have a business? So you have somebody that come in for you per se. They got a problem with their whole order.
Right.
Maybe the sizing is wrong. They cussing you out, doing the most. How should you handle that type of situation as a business owner?
Okay, well, at first, I still won't get out of it. I still just like, hey, I do apologize. You have experienced this. Let's make this right. Even though it's something that possibly wasn't my fault in the beginning, it still would be my fault because this is something that they bought from me, and I want the experience to be great. Like, I'm going to own their issue from start to finish. So just to make sure that they will be like, okay, I will come back because he helped me out, even though this wasn't right. He made sure like I got it back right, and then now I'm pleased with his service. And then once they experience that customer service, they're gonna tell someone else and go like, oh yeah, like I went here and they helped me do this and helped me do that. Like it's just then I'm gonna get other clients from word of mouth just because of their experience.
Right.
And as both Cookie and Tyler stated, customer service is everything. Cookie spoke a lot on that. I know it's kind of like a repetitive thing, but the reason why I asked that question in particular is because when you go on interviews, we're also discussing interviews today. So when you go on an interview, managers and bosses, those are the type of questions they're going to ask. How do you handle conflict? Tyler answered perfectly, and that's the answer that they're looking for. I'm a boss myself, and I work with finance. When you come in for an interview, that's one of the major questions that I ask, and that's how you should answer every time.
I also like to add that sometimes the client or the customer just want to be heard. There's been plenty of times where I was working in fast food and they come in and like, I didn't order this. I ordered X, Y, and Z, and why did you da-da-da-da? Instead of just saying, well, I know I put da-da-da in the box, or I did X, Y, and Z. It's just, okay, and they're like, oh, okay, you listen to me. You never know what type of day somebody is having. So, something so small could tick them off because you forgot to give them a straw. And honestly, that could have been a genuine mistake because you guys were busy and, they passing you the drinks, you putting the drinks out the window, have a great day, closing the window. It's not like, I'm not giving you a straw. It's not one of those things. It's like, you genuinely forgot. So if they come in like, my fries was this, that, and the third, okay, let me fix it for you. Like Tyler said, it shows that you're mature when you can own the mistake. Like, okay, I messed up. I did. Okay, you did order a 2X, but I gave you a small. I wasn't trying to be funny. I made a mistake. Let me fix that. That goes a long way because that says, I messed up. I'm not perfect. I'm a human. I understand. Let me fix it. Have a good day. See you soon.
Yes. And it goes back to the old saying that we used to always hear, customers are always right.
Always.
They are.
They can be as wrong as two left shoes.
Yeah.
They can just wrong as all get out. But they are right because that's where you get your money from.
Yeah.
You're doing it for them.
Right.
So, they could be lying like a whole rug. Like, just know it. But okay, cool. I'm not about to argue with you. I'm not about to go back and forth with you.
Exactly.
Here you go. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Because now they're probably in the car like, dang. That man was nice. I done lied, and I done got him extra fries. I hope they good. I hope they burn your tongue.
And you reap what you sow.
You do.
So let the customers have it. If
Let
you
them
know
have
they're
it.
lying, they wrong, whatever, let them have it.
Yeah.
Because they going to get that back. Next question. What are some best practices in business?
I would say best practices, having a routine, having a schedule. I think it's vitally important that you know what you're doing. You have a full understanding and you kind of like stick to a schedule because things get very hectic very quickly. So I think that that's important. I think that as a business owner, it's also important for you to remember your why, like why you started. Because sometimes it gets hard and you're just like, man, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want this, I don't want that. So it's vitally important to remember that. Also, I said having a routine. I told you guys about like remembering your why. Staying prayed up and staying focused because so many things will come at you to try to distract you or you'll see something that the grass look green on the other side, and it's in actuality is not green. It's a reflection of your grass that you already have. So you gotta stay focused. You have to be prepared. You have to go ahead and think about those contingency plans when things occur. So having a backup plan, a plan B through Z, knowing what you're gonna do if all this feels like, what else can I do? What else can I accomplish? I also think it's very, very important to stay encouraged, stay positive, stay like continue to be who you are. Like these are things to you as a person, because obviously there's gonna be something that draw people towards you, and these are just like friendly reminders to always stay positive, encourage yourself, even when you don't want to. Just keep doing it. Just keep going.
Yeah. Just to piggyback off of what you said, I always remember your why. You also have to remember that, like you said, stay prayed up, always stay encouraging, and just sometimes you have to go back old school with it. Like go to the Bible, read some scriptures. Jeremiah 29:11 is my favorite scripture. It talks about the plans that God has for me. Mm-hmm. He will not never leave me or forsake me. Mm-hmm. So I always remember that, like I have a purpose. So just pretty much what you're saying too.
Yeah, that's what that's not my favorite scripture is Habakkuk 2:2. Like write the vision and make it plain. Just see it. Know what you want for yourself. Understand and like stay focused. So like you said, like prayer plays a big part in it. Knowing who you are, knowing your worth, having that relationship with God, yes, because He's the only person who can like truly get you to that next level, like completely. So, that's
and
good.
For anybody out there that has not started a business or just inspiring to be a business owner, listen to these points because they're very important. And just to the regular workers out there that may be watching this video for interview tips, we're going to get to that in a moment. But when you go into your 9 to 5 every day, do your job as if you're doing it for the man above. Don't just be lollygagging or whatever. If you don't like your manager, don't like your manager. But keep the faith, keep the hope that you will move on to something else. You may not want to own your business, but you may, you may become the boss of that manager that you hate, or you may move to another facility. Don't lose hope. Stay encouraged. My thing for regular everyday people, Cookie stated a plan. You too need a plan. Mm-hmm. Get organized. Mm-hmm. The best business practices, you got work for a week, your schedule, go ahead and get those outfits together. Go ahead and meal prep. Get your stuff together so your mind will be clear when you go to that job that stresses you out. So you don't have those other little stresses. Little stresses can add up. Mm-hmm. How do you guys stay motivated? I know y'all just pretty much spoke on that. Anything else that you do to stay motivated with your business?
Other than like what Cookie said, think about why you started. Like, why did you want to own a business? That's just like the biggest motivation for me. Also, just one of my goals. Like I always remember telling my grandfather before he had passed, I was like, I want to own my own business because I don't see myself working for anyone. And I always stay true to that. Like, yeah, it was other plans that I also wanted fulfilled with him, but he gave me the right tools and the right steps to like get me through. And I always just remember like, okay, I'm doing this. Like, I could just see my grandpa in the back of my head sometimes, like, all right, grandson, like, we got to get this, whatever, because at the end of the day, I want to make him proud, even though he's still looking down and watching over me, but I still want to see him, wish I could see him with that smile, like saying, like, this is what I done and this is what I accomplished.
Yeah, same. I definitely have to remember why I'm doing it. And what I'm doing it for. And I know, like, I love people. Like, I have a heart for people. So that's what keeps me encouraged, because if I can help you get to a next level, in your life, then I'm doing my part, because there's enough money out here for all of us. There's enough money to create that generational wealth. There's enough money for us to have that luxurious lifestyle, eat what we want to eat, shop where we want to shop, do what we want to do, experience these places that we've never gone in the world before. Like, and we didn't have the opportunity, to do these things as African Americans. So, like, if I can remember every single day when I wake up, I'm going to be the best Khadijah that I can be. And I'm going to try to encourage people to get to that next level in their lives. If I'm going to try to, like, make people understand, like, you don't have to be in the situation that you're in right now. The situation that you're in right now is temporary.
Right.
So you can change it. Like me, I'm on my weight loss journey. Like, I don't think I'm ugly. I don't think anything's wrong with me, but I want to be healthier for me. So with days when I'm like, you know what, bump this, I'm about to go get me a cupcake. Nobody gotta know. I'm gonna eat it. Nobody at home. Give me some milk. I'm gonna be fine. I'm like, no, Khadijah, what are you doing it for? You want to be in South Beach, Miami, looking good, so you can't just be doing it, And I think about my parents, how they went so hard to make sure I am right. Like, I'm right here today. Like, they made sure I got through college. They made sure I got through grade school. They made sure that I was able to take care of myself. And there were things that I wanted to do. Like, I remember being enrolled in acting classes as a child. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to, like, oh, this girl, she just funny. Or, like, she like being dramatic. Like, they wanted me to follow my dreams and my passion. So I remember those things because I want to encourage others to keep going. I want to see all of us succeed. I want to see us, backing out in them Range Rovers and them Bentleys and, them Mercedes, like, backing it up. So that's my why, like, remembering that every day that God placed me on this earth to encourage people. He placed me on this earth to help people level up and not keep it all for myself, because I feel like that's where we go wrong as entrepreneurs. Like, I'll show you, I'm making $100,000 a year, but I'll only show you how to make 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, because what's for you is for you, and what's for me is for me. But people don't get that. So if I could put everybody on game, I'm gonna put y'all on game. Like, that's what I'm gonna do.
Hello.
And like you had said about, like, if I make 100 mil, but you don't want nobody else, so that's that mentality that we had.
That crab in the barrel.
That was enslaved generations ago. So we need to break those generation curses, and that's one of them. Because if you look at any other race out there, it's like everyone is sticking together, but us as African Americans, we're not. We're working against each other. We're constantly killing, manipulating, like, just doing so much against each other. But we're, if we stick together, we could really uplift one another and help everyone. Like, if I'm having an issue with trying to find a vendor, I could call someone else and they could, hey, well, try this one. Or if it's something you having an issue with, they could reach out and help you. But instead, they'd like to see you fumble and struggle versus trying to reach out and help out. So,
well, if you think about, I'm sorry, but I'm saying, if you think about the Black community, there's so many things that we can do. You know what I'm saying? You think about just the way I look today. I can call my homegirl for my lashes. Call my homegirl for my wig. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I need a shirt to wear. You know what I'm saying? I need this and the third. Those are the physical things. Or if I'm having some, I know my auntie can cook real good. I know homegirl know how to decorate. Oh, my cousin, he doing his DJ thing. You know what I'm saying? My other homeboy, like, he taking pictures. Like, everything we need is within the community. But it's like, oh, I'm not going to reach out to him because why? What's wrong with putting somebody else on? Like, we literally have everything that we need as a race. So that crab in the barrel mentality that you was talking about, like, if we got rid of that, like, as a whole, just, like, tossed it out the window and, like, genuinely started showing each other how to network, showing each other how to be on game, and, like, really understanding, like, how to get to the next level and enlighten each other. Because, say, for example, like, you work, like you said, you work in the finance field. So if there's something that I don't understand about, like, credit or understand, there's you. And you also work in the finance field, but you work finance field, fashion field. If I don't know which two colors go together, or I don't know how I'm supposed to go about getting the PPP loan, or know how I'm supposed to go about opening accounts, like, these are my resources. They can, and I know for a fact that they're going to be genuine to me. They're going to tell me, Cook, you don't do that. It's going to drop your credit score down. Or when you come in, you need to do X, Y, and Z. But we don't have those genuine people. People want to see you do good, but not better than them. Yep. That's crazy. Yep. That's crazy. That's wild.
It is. Talking about things that are so important in business, any business, whether you work for one or you own one, teamwork. You have to develop a healthy team.
Yep.
You gotta, have those conversations. When I hire in people, I let them know I'm a motivator. So in the mornings, we might either turn on gospel music or we're gonna turn on some lituation music. Hello, we gonna get it crunk. Either way it go. If you need prayer, I know a lot of jobs they stem away from that, but honestly, for me, I want my team healthy. Okay, we need to clear them minds. Leave whatever you're going through at the door.
Yep.
Business is business. Personal is personal. Don't bring that into the workplace.
Nope, they could pick it right on up once they dropped it off.
At 5 o'clock. At 5 when you
Exactly.
clock out, boo.
Exactly. Now, to anyone out there that's wanting to start a business, how do they start? Like, what to do? I know we got somebody here that's helping them get started, you know? You want to tell us a little bit about what Essential Designs and More offer?
Yes. So Essential Designs and More is a small business startup consulting firm. So if you don't know where to start, you know, like, hey, I'm really good at making body butter. I'm good at, you know, doing hair, anything that it is, but you want to, like, you don't know where to go. I'm the person. Like, I'm the person to help you. Like,
That's a one-stop shop.
One-stop shop. We'll make sure you got everything you need. We're going to
Yeah.
help you get your business entity. We're going to help you get your business credit and stuff together. We're going to make sure that you're established through your state. We're going to make sure that you stay encouraged. We're going to make sure that you got your logo. We're not going to have you out here half-stepping. That's just not what we're going to do, because when I told y'all earlier, like, I am a genuine, sincere person. So when I want to put people on game, I'm going to help you. I'm going to do the same thing that I did for myself. I'm going to help you do. And just staying consistent. That's the thing. Even if you don't know where to start, like, there's been plenty of things that I've been working on, which I'm, you know, working on having my multiple streams of income. Some of this stuff I don't know about, but I'm just starting. Working on my business plan. I'm doing research. I'm reaching out to different people. Just stepping out there and talking to people I haven't spoken to before and just letting them know, like, hey, I'm interested in your field. I'm interested in what you're doing. Can you enlighten me? Can you explain?
Networking.
Yes.
Networking is key.
Mm-hmm.
If one thing I ain't learned, that right there,
It's key.
that's a major key.
Yeah, because it will get you in doors that you would never thought you could get in.
That's why people got to throw that, you know, no friends. You need to throw that mentality away.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you got to have people that, you know, telling your business to. Like, oh, my gosh, girl, let me tell you about. No. I'm saying people saying, like, no new friends. No. New friends are everything. Because, like, I don't know who y'all know. Y'all don't know who I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know. Like, you don't know.
Right. And that word of mouth is just going to get you out there. You can meet someone in the airport. Oh, well, what you do? Have a lit conversation. Follow me on Instagram. They get over there. Oh, I just met this bomb person on, you know, the plane, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, you get followers over there. You get clients over there. You
go.
never know.
You got people to visit. Like, oh, if I go to LA, you've been, you know what I'm saying? You've been communicating with this person. You've been this, that, and the third.
Hang
and
out with them.
Yeah. Don't be afraid. Like, yeah, people are weird. Some people can be a little weird. You know? I'm saying, but like, my thing is, don't be afraid to put yourself out there.
Right.
Don't be afraid to say, hey, you know, I'm Khadijah. This is what I do. The worst thing somebody can say to you is,
No.
okay. Or just look at you like you're not gonna die if one person tell you no. Like, you know how many people? It's over 7 billion people in the world, and you dying for one person.
Yeah.
It don't add up. It don't add up. So, like, don't be afraid to get out there. Don't be afraid, like she said, to network, because just by you could be speaking to the right person.
Yep.
You could be like, dang, I was just thinking about this, and this what you do? And now they done bought 10,000 shirts from you.
Exactly.
And now you standing there shirtless because you like, what? You know what I'm saying? Or you done met this person who's like, oh, I know the right people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you YouTube? Okay, well, you can help me do X, Y, Z. And now you sitting out here with Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? These big producers, this and the third, just because you opened your mouth. You know what I'm saying? And you said, hey, or you was treating somebody nice. You ever notice how you treat somebody nice? Oh, ma'am, you dropped something, this, that, and the third. And, you know, something turn around and happen good to you. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. Let that no new friends mentality go. My friends that I have, I love them. I do anything for them. I promise you I'd die for them if I had to. But at the same time, they know we all networking. We all going to the next level. We all trying to level up, because when one go, we all go. Okay?
Yeah.
When we pull up at the car lot, get the... Okay? We get the... Okay? If it's up, then it's stuck. Once it's up. So, like, do what y'all gotta do. Put your people on game. Let them know. Get out there, have those conversations with those people. Even if you just speaking. And I understand you could be an introvert. I can't speak from the introvert level because I'm very much so extrovert. Like, I'm going to speak to you. Hey, everybody. Cookie, how you doing? This is my friend Tyler. This Kay. You know, I'm be out there. So just step out on the wild side. Say, hey, how you doing?
The worst they can do is tell you no.
That's it.
But that's one no out of billions and billions of yeses that are left out there.
Exactly.
Yep.
To be
So
had.
Yep.
Hey, you got something to add to that?
Well, I was just gonna say that it reminded me of that time when we was in Atlanta, and then you was passing them flyers out, and the one was like, "Ma'am, we don't need this," and you was just like, "Keep walking," and you was just like, "Shop bougie boutique."
I was supporting my friend business. Like, she located here in North Carolina, but I was out of town. I had a business card, so
Yeah.
What's
and
wrong?
And you was just like, "Keep walking." I was like, "I hear you saw some." Here you go. Just keep walking.
'Cause I'm a
Since I
support.
told Ma'am, was like, keep walking.
I'm a support. Like, I'm a
But
support.
Yes. I'm glad y'all brought up support, because when you have a business, developing a business or whatsoever, those people around you, that team, you have to support them as well. You have to. You can't get out here and be all about me, I. Remember the people that are there, because if they leave, more than likely you fail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because it takes a village.
it does.
It takes a village. So,
I thought you it take a village to raise a child.
A business is a child.
It's a business.
A business is a child.
it takes everybody working together. You can't just, I'm going to use them till I get here, and then I'm going to drop them off, and then you take all the credit. Business will fail.
Right.
You need that support and people around you that's going to encourage you, that's going to pray for you, that's going to promote your stuff, that's going to do that, because support is everything. You don't have who you selling to if you don't got clients or nothing.
Exactly.
Like, it's bizarre, but people do it. It don't make sense, but hey, who am I?
Yes, but we were talking about starting up a business. Again, if you need help starting up your business, you can get everything at the one-stop shop, Essential Designs and More LLC. I will tag their information below in the description box. All right, so now Tyler. Hey, Tyler.
Hey.
I love him. All right, guys. So how should we conduct ourselves in an interview?
So for interviews, you will always want to arrive early. So I would say maybe 15 minutes is a good, gesture. Leave your phone in the car. You don't want any distractions. You want to make sure you're not distracted by anything. So, that's why I say best practice. Leave your phone in there for women. Leave your purses in there. Don't bring nothing bulky or anything, because you're coming for an interview. That's less like distractions, less rumbling, like, just in general. For women, you wouldn't want to come in with like big dangly earrings. Like, you want to keep it simple. Like, and especially like what Khadijah have on, like something like
these.
Pearls. Yeah.
This is a no.
Yeah.
This is a no. That's a yes.
Yeah, like something like pearls, like maybe a nice watch. Nothing like with bangles. I know like what you have, like those women like
Too much
that.
noise.
Yeah. Just like the watch you have, like, something like that. That would be something great to have on. Yeah, like,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
One thing, no.
Yeah. Yeah. And then for the guys, same thing. Like, you want to keep it basic too. I know sometimes when I went to interviews, I take my earrings out because you never know how it is. So I think recently, what was that interview? Was it over the summer last year? Yeah. Over the summer last year, I had an interview. I put on a suit. I had took my earrings out. I didn't have no jewelry on. I had a watch on. I just kept it plain and simple, because you never know. You also don't want to have like no tattoos or anything showing either, because you never know like the tattoo policies either. So basically keeping yourself covered up, looking presentable, and making sure you're neat, because you're basically selling yourself to that employer. When you're selling yourself to that employer, they're going to want to know, why should I choose you? Not why do you want to work here. You could have the best background, everything, but if you're not looking presentable, well, I'm not hiring you. Like, that's just fast. Like, you got to have that combination.
I always tell people to look at an interview as you selling yourself. If you in the mirror getting ready for an interview and you wouldn't want anybody to, like, you wouldn't purchase that, you don't see any value there, Don't put that on.
Right.
I had a lady to come to an interview with a SpongeBob shirt on, Crocs, and the tightest leggings she could find. Now I understand out there it's a hard time, pandemic stuff. You may not be able to get to JCPenney's or whatever.
But they still
There's
have
Goodwill.
Right.
Yeah.
Goodwill, thrift shops, somewhere.
Exactly.
You got to have that drive.
That dedication. Like,
Yes.
I'm going to do what I got to do for me. Like, even if it is hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
Or, like, I don't really want to wear my natural hair, but I'm going to put it in this slick bun and do what I can to look presentable. That way they can see that you tried. Like,
Yes.
you
And
at least try to be on the right track.
Right, and then like you said, you tried. Like I remember that interview was in the middle of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Barbershops was closed, so I went in there trying to use my clippers, whatever, trying to make myself cut my beard down. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. My barber didn't come through for me, so I was like, cool, I'm gonna just wing it.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't had no haircut. I put on a suit. Couldn't go get me another tie. I had to make it work. It turned out pretty good. Like I had a second round interview and everything like that. They eventually offered me the job, but I just turned it down because it's not nothing that I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
They try to demote my pay,
Yeah.
like or let me not say demote pay. They try to kind of offer me a job, and that's not what I wanted.
Right.
But that's another thing. Don't settle. Never settle.
Oh,
if they,
yeah.
Like,
Nope. Do your research on that job. Look on Glassdoor. If they start out with $50K, you should be leaving with nothing less than $50K.
Exactly.
Like, know your position. Look at the position and the description of it. That way, whenever they start telling you, yes, I seen how much what's the open salary? Put what you think. I always go above. Like, okay, if you're making $50K, or that's what they say, I'm going to put 53, 54. The worst thing they can say is, well, this is what we start at.
Right.
Okay, cool. Or they might not even give me the 54. They might say, okay, we can give you 52. Cool.
Yeah.
Like, don't settle. Just don't.
And then always negotiate your pay. Because if they always say, oh, well, typically the job start at, well, can you at least match what my pay is? Always bluff a little bit.
Yeah.
If you making, per se, $18, but then the job you're trying to go to is trying to give you, I don't know, like 20 or whatever, but you tell them, oh, well, okay, well, I understand it's 20, yeah, but then this is your opportunity where you could bluff and get a little bit more. You might get 22. Can be like, well, currently I'm making 25. Is it any way you kind of like match that? And if they say, well, the best we could do is 23, but look at you, you done got an increase already before you're going in the door.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Exactly.
You be scared to stand up for yourself. If you don't stand up for yourself, who gonna stand up for you? You're an adult now.
Right.
So your mom can't bust in the interview and be like, my baby went to school.
Right.
My baby got
I know
a
that's
degree.
right.
My baby need 57, you know what I'm saying? 57, 58, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Your mama can't do that. So you gotta vocalize for yourself. Like, you know what you bring to the table.
Right.
Like, I know when I'm interviewing for a job, I know that I have great customer service skills. I can get on the phone and I can make customers feel like, hey, how are you today? There's been plenty of times that I've spoke to people on the phone and I'm like, wow, you're so happy today. Or when I called, I was having a bad day, but like, Kadeja, you're just great. And I'm like, thank you. Like, I did my job and I know I have a way of making customers feel special. Like, I make people feel, some type of way. So if I know I can give you this spectacular customer service, I'm not going to sell myself short. I'm going to let you know, okay, I'm at $23, $24 an hour at my job now, and this is what I think I should be making, or I should be doing X, Y, and Z. So speak up for yourself. Know your worth. Know what you bring to the table. Know exactly what you can offer, and go in and be in the best version of yourself. The same thing, like, don't start out going in hard and then slack off. No.
Right.
If you mashing the gas, mash it. Mash it all the way. Be the best. I strive to be the best at anything that I do. Whether when I was working at Krispy Kreme, the best donut maker. Bojangles, best biscuit passer out I can be. Anything it is, like, do it wholeheartedly. Even though that interview, answer those questions truthfully. Let these people know, because you know about yourself. When they ask you, tell me a little bit about yourself, go in about you.
Right.
I be going in about me. I'm a hard worker. I'm dependable. I'm one of a kind. I'm going to do everything I can. I'm a team player. If there's a situation, I'm going to do what I can to solve the situation. If I feel as if the situation is out of my control, I would do what I can to
diffuse it to get it back right. And also what you said too, tell them about yourself. Don't tell them what you have on your resume. They got that paper there. They done seen it.
Exactly.
They done read over your experience.
I'm so sick
and
of that.
everything. Like, if they say, well, tell me about you. Oh, well, I used to work at... No.
We
No.
see it. We know.
They already know your credentials.
Exactly.
They want to know how are you as a person, and like you said, to go in about them.
Yeah.
If they don't know you from a can of paint,
They don't.
Sell yourself,
Yes.
and I'm gonna tell y'all, sales. That's the most lying job you can have.
Yes.
That's the most lying job you can have.
Yes.
Sell me this pen. Well, this pen has ink that can last you for 6 months, and it comes in different colors. Matter of fact, it changes colors. It's mood changing. So it's unbreakable.
Mm-hmm.
Just sell it.
Yeah.
Sell yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that's a lie. Mm-hmm. That pen sound good.
That pen sound good.
It
Let them know
changes
you
when
click
move.
it. Yep.
Like,
You click
mood
twice.
changes, be like,
Mood
okay,
changing.
right, and then like you happy.
Mm-hmm.
Then you might feel a way. Then it might turn blue. I'm like, all right,
You
I'll
feeling
sell this later.
6 months, the ink lasts. If
Right.
it stop working before the 6 months, you get a full refund.
Mm-hmm.
And we
Full
send you a
refund.
free pen. Like, just keep selling
That
that.
sounds so good. Like I want to purchase.
Who you found these
I
pens at?
don't know, cause I'm like I might need some of that.
Get you some pens. Coming soon.
That's how you gotta do it. That's how you have to do yourself. Now, I'm not saying just flat out lie.
Especially if you sit here and tell me you're a hard worker, you do anything it take, and you slacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a couple of days. Like, and it's crazy because all of us have managerial experience. So, like,
Right.
I'm going to do anything that I ask you to do. If I say, hey, Kay, is it possible you can X, Y, and Z? If I were to do the same thing, I'm going to go all in.
Yep.
So, you got, be the example that you say you're going to be. Like, don't sit here and tell me, you the best mopper, I don't know, that you could be, and you spot mopping the floors. If you don't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, do
Yeah.
these things, like you said, don't tell me something and then sell me something short. So you sat here and told me that, customer service is your expertise, and and I'm getting 6 complaints. Every client you done talked to, they done made you mad today. And that's, it don't work that way. Like, if you saying you can do it, be about it, and don't be going too far, because just don't be going too far.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna discuss what not to wear and what to wear to your interview.
Prime
Okay.
example. What I have on today. No.
Me either.
Yes.
A t-shirt.
We just chilling. But like, no.
I ain't got no
Leggings.
shoes on. I got no flip flops.
So, if you're going for a corporate interview, you need to always get you a suit or either a blazer. You could do either or, but you need some type of suit because you need to go very professional going into this type of environment. So, I mean, Goodwill, if you don't have the funds, go to Goodwill. You can always get sales like at Belk, any men's store, just in general. But you need some type of solid suit, black, gray, navy.
Yep.
Basics.
And when you get that suit, or whatever your interview outfit is, make that your interview outfit. If you don't have the money for it, that's my interview outfit. Put it in the back of your closet. Beyonce said, put your freakum dress back there. Put it beside your freakum dress, ladies.
Ooh.
Leave it back there.
Ooh.
Leave it back there in that closet and pull it out when you go on your interview.
Yes.
You don't have to do all them clothes and all that. Get you one little outfit if you don't have the money. It's okay.
Just keep switching the shirts out, because even if you don't have the funds to switch the shirts out, like, it's completely up to you. Like, once you have that, like you said, the outfit that is specifically for that. That way, when the interview presents itself again, you invest some good quality money in getting you a nice suit, some nice leather shoes. You have your interview necessities together. And if the opportunity presents itself again, you got it. You got it.
And then for like college students, like just if you're, I shouldn't even say college students, but like, like working in like retail environment, things like that, but I just said college students because, they need to know how to dress too for interviews too, because they need jobs to get them through school as well. So you would just want, for the guys, you would just want to wear like a solid shirt, like a button down shirt, nothing too major, nothing fancy, just, this right here is Ralph Lauren, but it don't have to be, like I said, it could be any type of like button down, and get you some khakis to go with it, and make sure that these aren't earned, but make sure that you earn your clothes, because you don't want to go in there wrinkly.
Yeah,
like,
say if you wanted to go to be wavy, you can go to the beach.
Right. You don't want to go in there looking any type of way, and get you a long sleeve shirt, because you never know the tattoos policy. they might have like, you know, certain rules or regulations, and you just want to go in there looking like with your tattoos hidden as much as possible, as long as you're covered. But make sure you earn.
Rule of the day: earn. Burn. What movie is that? Taxi. Burn. What's your name? Burn. Oh man. Oh, I was gonna say another point that he brought up earlier is like about jewelry and like makeup and stuff. I don't think it's professional to do a ton. Just because I mean you can be creative, but just don't set the expectations so high for your interview because they're expecting you to come in there and be beat to the gods, slayed every day. Like the most I would probably do is just.
You want to look like an old grand lady in a sense.
No.
Not that, but like, you know, like nothing
too
like,
flaboyant.
Yeah,
or like
just keep it natural.
that screams on your face.
You want it like natural looking. Like keep it just to a very, very minimum because too much is.
Sometimes not good. Like I just typically do like you said, my pearls. If I do have a necklace on, oftentimes I don't because I may have on a button-up shirt. So I just have my pearls in and like my hair may be, you know, pushed back so they can see my face and see who I am. Like, you know, not my hair all down. Or if I happen to have, you know, braids that are extremely long or something that's extremely long, I put them in a nice bun. It's pinned up. I look neat. I look clean. My hair not all over my head. Right. And I got, you know, like my lashes.
They don't need to be all the way across the room.
Yes.
Bring them up.
Yeah.
Put a natural lash.
Right. You just want to look, I'm not going to say boring, but pretty much boring. Your outfit need to be just like a norm, but let your personality be that light.
And put chapstick on. Because I have been interviewing some people, and I can't focus on nothing but their lips.
Well, good thing now we got masks right now.
Yeah. We got masks right now.
True.
But when the pandemic is over and we can see your nose, put some Vaseline on. Something on your lips.
Some Carmax.
Yeah. Give it a little shine. Just a little shine. Oh, man.
Silly. And then for the ladies, for like, you all could do more.
Ladies.
Because us males, we had to go like in solid. But you all could, like for a corporate interview, it's like a nice blazer, any color, like long as it's solid. Like try to keep it navy, black. You know, maybe you could do pink, something, because it's more open doors for you. But don't go out there looking like too just
over the top.
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And you could even do like plaid pants or something like this.
Get spicy.
Because I mean,
thank you.
A blazer and this is like still calm. Get you a nice shirt to go underneath and like some flats. Like that's just very professional. And you could also do more. If you want solid colored pants, you could do solid colors. If you want to wear a dress, make sure it's loose, not fitting, because they don't need to see all your goodies.
And low below the knee, like below the knees. And I want to add the part he said about the flats. So I have 2 left feet. I typically cannot wear heels for a long time. So if you know that that's a problem for you, your dog's gonna start in that interview. Don't try to wear no heels. Don't try to, because you don't know how far you're gonna walk. You don't know where the interview is gonna be held at. You don't know any of these things. So if you aren't great at wearing heels, don't try it. Just leave those heels at home in the back of your closet. Get you some nice closed-toed flats. Closed-toed. Although your toes may be done, they may be nice. You also still don't know that policy, so make sure that those toes are covered up.
That interview not gonna last long.
It's not. And if your nails are done, that's great. But if you say, for example, one of them came off, or you started taking this off, take the rest of them off, because now you just look unorganized. So you knew this interview was coming, you knew the time was coming, and you didn't have time to prepare yourself. So that doesn't scream, if you're sitting here telling these people that you're punctual, you pay attention to detail, you just didn't third, but you didn't pay attention to your own nails. Yeah. So think about that as well.
You yourself is a brand.
Now
you
you're
gotta sell yourself
to these people.
So if you're not gonna buy, a hand with the fingernail missing, why your hand missing a fingernail?
That's true.
And then for, like I said, with the when I had deal with the guys, like college students or just another typical job, you want to keep it like, solid fitting blouse for you all, for the ladies. Something solid, not nothing too much. Like you don't want to Go in there.
Break
looking
every
like
chain.
exactly. you
Tasha
breaking
Cobb.
chains, but like you don't want to walk in there with like this. This is
Yeah.
a nice top, but you don't
It's
want to
really
be bedazzled out. You don't also you. This is a also no. This is a no.
Matchy patchy.
This is too much.
Entirely.
Too much.
My eyes gonna be like this the whole interview.
Exactly. Your what the people say is busy.
Yeah,
Right,
I can't even
it's
pay
busy.
attention to your face because this right here.
So you would want to keep it a basic blouse, like something solid. Remember, you want your top solid, nothing. You could probably do no. I wouldn't even suggest stripes. Keep it basic, solid, and then get you like a nice pair of pants, dress pants, or anything like that, and that would be nice as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I love it. I love it. Is there anything that you guys want to add? Anything? Woo.
That was me. That was you. That was us. I did it too. I was like, oh my god, that's embarrassing.
It's time to eat.
My stomach said, oh.
It's time to eat. But is there any other tips that you guys want to put out there? Anything
I think I would
that you want to
say
leave them with?
be consistent. If
Yes.
there's something that you want to do, don't, no matter how many other people are doubting you or they're telling you that you can't do it, you can.
Right.
You can do whatever you put your mind to. When they say the sky's the limit, the sky really is the limit. There's nothing that you can't think about in your mind that you can't have tangible in your
Let me
hand.
correct that. The sky is not the limit because we could go beyond the sky. now.
Okay, universe,
So,
the galaxy.
Yes. So
Oh.
it's
Yeah,
not
thank
the
you.
limit. It's that
not.
mindset because we got stuff on Mars now.
Okay, well,
So,
like you
and
said,
so, them other
and so
planets.
forth. Other planets. Just get out there, be consistent, do what you feel, do what makes you happy. If you want to start something and you don't know where to start, just start. Just start
Hit her up.
Yes.
somewhere. Even if y'all, like, I'll tell you, if you hit me up now, I'll make you do a vision board. Because I need you to make sure you know what you're talking about.
Because what you say, write the vision,
And make it plain. You need to know what you're doing. So, like, don't let anybody stop you. Stay consistent. Consistency is key to all things. When doing anything, be consistent and just start. Just don't let anything hold you back.
Right.
And know that if you dream it and you see it, you can achieve it.
Yep.
All gas, no.
Break. None.
And also, just remember, when you starting a business, it's not about who want to support you or don't ask. Like, one of our biggest pet peeves is saying, when someone's starting a business, oh, I'm thinking about starting this, who will support me? I mean, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Because, yeah, I just see people like, they worried or they were trying to get people from the surrounding areas to buy. It's 50 states in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
It's so many people out here. Don't just
Don't
limit
limit
your target.
yourself
Yeah.
to the area.
Do surroundings.
Mhm.
Because honestly, strangers is going to support you more than your people that you know.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like, exactly. Just stay focused, stay prayed up. Don't, like Tyler said, don't worry about the who. Just worry about doing your part. Make sure that you are focusing on where you're focusing on, and the people will come. Make sure you're not half-stepping when you're promoting yourself. Make sure you're not half-stepping when you're doing something. Make sure that you're being passionate about it. You're putting your all in it. You're making your clients or your customers feel like, well, doggone, she went above and beyond. No, I did what I did. I made sure that you felt like somebody. Like, I'm not, don't become discouraged. Just stay positive, stay motivated, and know that God isn't gonna let you fail, because that's just not what He do. God don't have stuff with nothing. He don't have stuff about His kids. So don't have stuff about your business if you got a big stepper like God behind you. So
Hello.
do it.
Yep.
Step on necks. The back of the head, step on it all. Do what you gotta do. All gas, no
Break.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I thank you guys for being here with me.
Thank you.
I hope to have you guys back. Y'all.
Of
Oh, we
course.
will be back.
All
Yes,
right.
yes.
All right. So Cocoa Beans, I will definitely link the social medias to both Tyler and Cookie below. Khadijah. You was
Khadijah.
saying Khadijah the whole time I said Cookie.
I'm
Cookie,
Khadijah,
that's
but
my
I go by Cookie. Either
Yeah.
one, I'm answering.
Social media will be linked below. Go ahead and follow them. Again, if you are starting a business, want just some insight, hit up Cookie. Tyler already has his business going, so if you want just some knowledge, etc., hit him up. You need some styling tips, hit him up. social media will be below. Go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right, bye.
Bye.